Hello, hello. Welcome to today. Oh, hi. Welcome to today. Let's get into the healing tones to set the mood. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, let's get into the messages for today and see what is for us. How, what, where, why, when, who, and how much. But mostly why. Let's see what the Arcturians want us to think about, consider, marinate upon, evolve, shine light upon, acknowledge, recognize. I think that's liberate yourself. Liberation. The energy of liberation gives you the strength to let go of your judgments about yourself. The freedom that arises strengthens your self-esteem and self-image. Yes. To live without prejudice because otherwise you are in fact judging yourself. It is true, we can be the worst with ourselves, right? Like we don't hold ourselves to the same standards that we hold other people. The other people, we recognize there's flaws, there's this, there's that. It's okay, right? Oh, they've had a hard day. Oh, they've had a hard life. Oh, they don't know what they're doing or whatever, right? But with us, it's like, why? You should know better. You cannot be a flawed creature. And all of that jazz. What am I wearing today? I literally just kind of throw stuff on. Probably seems that way. But this is just how I roll. In the morning, I just grab some stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got clothes on. Okay. So, oh, what is that? Okay, I am seeing a creature. And there is a creature sitting on this branch. Do you see it? What the heck is that? Is it a hawk? I think it might be a hawk. Yes, it's a hawk. Looking around. Cool. Hawk wisdom. Hawk vibes. Hawkeye. Hawkiness. Okay, we got Ewas coming out. And this is that death and release, the death and rebirth, right? The let go of the old. And this is your liberation, right? You're liberating yourself from the old confines, from the old ways of thinking, from the old patterns and limiting beliefs, the things that hold us back. These are the things. And it comes down to this recognition that a lot of what holds us back are in our own minds, right? Our judgments, our prejudices against ourselves, against other people, against what we think certain people have a right to or not. Like all of these things limit our movements, our beliefs, our actions. The bright-eyed little black kitten is wise beyond his years as he holds the wisdom of many lives. Like Tarot's death card, black cats are often erroneously viewed with fear, but this kitten knows the beauty of transformation. With every new life, he moves closer to enlightenment. Ewaz has both a serious... Oh, I missed him move. He's flown away. He's flown the coop. Okay. Ewaz is both a serious nature and a light, swift energy of renewal. A rune representing the mysteries of life and death. Ewaz speaks of things timeless, eternal, and immortal. It deals with our initiation into the mysteries of life, and it brings a message that there will be testing and transformation. It is a symbol of both death and rebirth. And speaking of hawks, I think hawks are messengers as well. So this is double confirmation of messages. And this is exactly another aspect of releasing these prejudice. These are all thought things. These are all dust particles that collect in our brain and create a fog over our true vision and ability to receive, right? And so messages that want to come in that are meant to empower us, to show us the power that we hold, the power that we are. And we can't see them or receive them when we are filling the space with limitations of self. Okay, messages coming in strong so far. That hockey hawk. Yeah, hawks are, well, I think of protection too. Sun god, Ra. Is that a hawk? Is he a hawk? Very protective. And last night I heard the call of a barn owl looking for its mate. And I'm like, I hear you, buddy. Okay. So let's jump in, not dump. Maybe we need to dump. Well, we need to release, right? Always releasing. If you have a thing against releasing, then this might not be a channel for you, because this is part of our evolution. Releasing the old and rebirthing the new means we are evolving, we are expanding, we are learning, we are growing, and this is what we are meant to do. Okay, I think I got a lot of cards here. So let's start with the first one. It's the Hierophant. Okay, this is your self-mastery. This is what I was saying. It's about getting really good at this release, at this liberation, at this recognition of the things that are confining you, of the instances where you want to make a move and then that little thing comes in and dissuades you from doing it, right? And it's like, hey, I see you. No, back off, Jack, right? Because we've got this star, which is you, and it's being blocked or obscured in behind these limiting beliefs, right? Old ways. Webs of the past. I want to call them webs of the past. Okay. What are our cards for today? King of Wands, okay? Being focused, having a clear sense of purpose and vision, leadership, charisma, protection, passion, and forward movement, okay? So beautiful. This is self-mastery in your taking passionate action, taking action on those nudges and inspirations, divine inspirations. What does Abraham Hicks call them? I don't remember, so we're not going to use that, but they are little nudges from your intuitive nudge, inspired action. There's the release card. Okay. Yes, honor and release. Let go of those old things, those old ways, those old versions of self. Your dedication to this is what matters. Okay. This is the very important part. Hi, Opal. Opal's coming in to say hello. Hi, Missy. What are you doing? And Mims is like, hey, she's such a growler. Okay. We've got your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is your legacy. This is what your soul purpose is about, is becoming super proficient, becoming a master at this connection to your third eye, seeing and knowing and doing, right? Going after and being in this beautiful legacy. This is, yeah, I think we can hold on to old identities and versions of self to infinitum, to a point of where it starts to hold us back, right? Like these could be old versions of self and limiting beliefs. Oh, now Jared's over there. There must be some rats or mice or something. It's like a rubbish pile that hawk was over. Now Jared's sniffing around. Jared. It's not his actual name. It's just the name I gave him. Everybody gets a name when they hang out in my yard for too long. Okay. So, what was happening? I forget. That's okay. Because, whoa, okay, we got a group that came down here. Wow. So destiny is happening behind the scenes. Okay, so you're speaking your truth. You're going with the flow. You're shining bright and authentic, and your cup is overflowing. Okay, this is beautiful. Beautiful confirmation of your process, where you're at. You've got the faith. You're taking action. You are claiming your destiny. You are going with the flow, leading from your heart space. You are speaking authentically, being authentic, shining bright like the diamond that you are, and you are overflowing. You are an overflowing cup who is ready to share their liquid sunshine with any who are nearby. Okay. And we also have the King and Queen of Cups here. Wands, sorry. King and Queen of Cups, though. The heart space of gorgeousness. Okay. Yes, the dynamic duo. This is also that balance in your passion, in your purpose, in your beingness, in your leading and your focus, right? All of those things I was saying about the King of Wands, well, so too with the Queen of Wands, only hers is in the being. His is in the doing, hers is in the beingness. So having both of them here, this is a balance with your passionate action of gorgeousness. And And we've got receiving messages from the divine, signs and synchronicities that lead you along your way, and being able to see them from all the different angles. And this is exactly right? Like, was it Aristotle who quoted something about the mark of true brilliance is, or genius, is the ability to see the similar in dissimilar things. Look at my brain recall. Something like that. Right? And this is analogies. This is your ability to see all the things from different angles, right? This is your embodiment of the Odin hang. And that is gorgeous, right? This is, you're able to recognize, it's like also being able to turn that frown upside down, right? To recognize the treasure, the gold, the beautiful cake crumbs that are leading you along your path. Being able to recognize them, because they're not going to be a sign that says this way to your greatest and highest timeline, right? They're going to be more subtle. It's going to be lyrics that you hear, your brain suddenly tunes into, and you hear the words of the song and it answers a question, right? Or there's going to be, all the signs and synchronicities are going to be very unique and tailored to you and your clearing away of prejudice, like even your ability to receive messages, right? You could have this internal struggle where you are like, that's a message. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. And then you think it to death, right? So this stripping away, this being openness, this allows for an ability to see things from the different perspectives. You're able to maybe hold on to it long enough to decipher before crumpling it up and throwing it in the trash bin. Okay, and the last card is the moon. Okay, all things yet to be revealed. Things are still hiding in the dark. And that's exactly it, especially paralleling the signs and synchronicities. There is an element of uncertainty as you are following these signs, right? The nudge could be turn left. That is a whole lot of why, right? But your ability to trust and know and to flow into the directions that that you are seeing with your third eye, right? This is what will lead you along the way, right? Yes. Yes, I agree with myself. Okay, let's go through one more time. And if there's any more cards that want to come out in this reading, we'd love to see you. Okay. And this guy here, what's this guy? It is the world. Okay, what do we got? We got the world that came out. Okay, so this is you at the center of your world, owning, claiming, and directing, revealing all of the things. Okay, we have also got the introspection. This is linked to your liberation, right? You really need to tap in, to go in, to honestly look at any of those areas that need to be released, right? When you recognize yourself doom scrolling and you're starting to feel a way, and that way doesn't feel good, to be able to recognize that retrace your steps back to where it started to not feel good and recognize the culprit, right? And then doing something different. Oh, and we got one more. It is making a choice. Exactly. You choose whether you pick up these bread, no, cake crumbs or not, right? If you convince yourself that they are breadcrumbs, or it's just your mind, or it's just a coincidence, or it can't be related, or I'm not able to see, or whatever it is, these are all choices based on our belief systems about ourself and the world. And I really feel like this is linked to your self mastery and your ability to put to death the old and allow the rebirth, right? So I'm just getting sometimes ceremony. This is why, ritual and ceremony is a thing, because it's an opportunity to make a big deal about a thing so that it signals on all your levels that this is a big deal, right? It's like a cutting the cord ceremony. You can say, okay, just I wanted the cords to be cut. But when you actually, I just saw a version of one, and it was candles, right? So you're like, this is the thing I want to let go of, and this is me. And you put the candles and you tie a tie. This is the tie that, or the connection that I have with this other thing. And then you light the candles and they burn and the connection severs, and you have it's almost like a closure. So that might be part of this honoring putting to death. It's not just chucking. We don't want to do that, especially when it's ourselves, like versions of ourselves that fought really hard to get where they are, right? We don't want to just be like, okay, you're done. So this process of honoring, and in however that looks for you, right? Maybe you write something on a piece of paper, burn it, collect the ashes, and give it to the earth or the ocean or some sort of transmutation. And you're giving yourself permission on all the levels in that process to really release these things. And so yeah, like I want to release the limiting beliefs that stop me from receiving messages from my highest and greatest good, right? I don't know. It's going to be dependent on whatever, wherever, and whoever. Yes. Okay. I want to get love messages like peeps. So now I have to shuffle some more. Okay. I got the pinch. We've got quiet the mind confirmation. Okay, perfect, beautiful. Yes. We've got switch up your usual route. This is another way of saying let the energy move newly through and around you in all the ways that you can do that. Clean your space, move a thing, rearrange furniture, dust, change your usual routes that you take. If you notice, this is that what am I doing over and over again that I could maybe do a little bit different every once in a while, right? Okay. Be present, be in who you are now. This is the best and most efficient way to honor all of your versions, is to not allow them to go unknown when they are here. Does that make sense? Like, think of the version of you that you are right now as a best friend that you only have so long to hang out with. You want to make the most out of your time together. And then when it is over, you release them, right? And then a new best friend, but we're talking about you, right? It's different. Okay. We've got comfort food. Yes, treat your mind, body, soul in loving ways. And that involves the love that you put into the food that you, and all the things that you consume. I want to just make this into what you are consuming. How does it make you feel, right? Does it make you feel good, or does it make you feel bad? If it makes you feel bad, don't do that anymore. We've got protect your energy. Yes, there are still many things that can affect, and this is another part of this releasing and rebirthing, because every time you rebirth stronger and more fortified with your energy, right? And so by releasing that old, you are strengthening the new. It's like the tearing down of the walls to rebuild stronger, right? Yes. Okay. Get out and explore. Yes, a perfect way to be present, to protect your energy, to quiet the mind, to switch up your usual route. Okay, all of those things. Okay, let's see. Who wants to come out to play? The kitties. The kitties do. I feel like it's only a matter of time for a new deck. Is this what happens? I think this is what happens. You start collecting. I mean, I'm a collector, okay? I like to collect things. It's not the same to just buy all of something all at once. It's like, where's the fun in that? But if you find one thing and then later on you find something else that matches, it's kind of like, yay! Sometimes. I like to mismatch. But collecting can be fun, like collecting rocks. Although every single rock in my backyard has been collected by me, by hand. And now I have too many. Okay. So we've got passion, which is beautiful because that's exactly what the King and Queen of Wands are all about, is passion. Wands, fire element, right? Passion. Meet Ember. She is the light blazing inside our being. She is our fire, our drive, our fuel. She is our very life force, yearning and stretching in the direction of our love, 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 love. Sorry. Notice what makes Ember begin to glow and burn brighter. Perhaps it's talking openly with a friend or cuddling with your love. Or perhaps it's playing your guitar, scaling a mountain, or writing your story. Look for that spark within and honor it. Stoke that fire with intention. Honor your passion with time and dedication. Feed that flame with devotion. Let passion ignite your life with beauty, energy, and purpose. Wow, if that is this cat, this is the love child of the King and Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, we got Cuddles. Meet Fluff. She is patiently waiting for you to stop your super important get it done task and give her lots of love. She assures you that her fur is a cloud of softness that will melt all your thoughts away. Little Fluff is all about savoring the experience of being alive in your body. Time to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect to the lush, tactile world instead. Stretch like a cat until you quiver. Feel the air on your skin and the earth under your paws. Cuddle in with this kitty and feel her purrs awaken your heart, okay? Quiet the mind, be present, comfort foods, get out and enjoy, protect your energy, all of those things. Is what she's okay. Are you done? Are you done? Can we cuddle now? Cute. Okay, and mystery. Moony, moony, moon. Meet Esmeralda. She is the sweet unknown and the allure of endless mystery. There are things that are impossible for our human minds to fully comprehend. The future is often obscured from our view, yet we still must make decisions without knowing the ultimate outcome. The mystery can feel dazzling and full of possibilities, or it can feel ominous and freeze us in our tracks. Esmeralda beckons us to make peace with the mystery. Let the great unknown sit beside you as you wash the dishes and fall in love and write your story and live your strange, winding life. Beautiful. And lots, they're all girl kitties today. And so this is your importance of your beingness. Yes, being in your present moments. Gorgeous. Okay, just a quick little charm or two. Okay, there's more. We've got the feminine here with the maiden mother crone. This is part of that balance, flowing gorgeousness that you are embodying. We've got the moon confirmation, okay, and it is not quite full. So this is giving me that divine timing for things to be revealed. We've got the two little acorns. This is beautiful. These are seeds of legacy. These are like the oak tree prior to its gorgeous beingness and fruiting body. That's legacy. Okay, we've got the dagger of release. So cutting away the things that confine you and interrupt your beautiful star shine process. Okay, we've also got the spider here with the amethyst butt. So this is the spider of protection. It is giving me this protector energy because amethyst likes to connect to your violet flame crown chakra intuitiveness, a bubble of light it protects you in. So this spider is also gorgeous, okay, because I've been making spiders lately. I cannot help it. I love them. I'll show it to you, one of them. Little copper sun rainbow making spiders. Yes, yes, I love it. And he's got a tiger's eye bead head. So yeah, I make those sometimes. It relaxes me. Okay, and then that's so funny because I did grab it. When I put I grabbed my earring and I thought I grabbed the bee, but my intuition was telling me that it would be funny if I wore the dragonfly one and a dragonfly came out. And I actually grabbed the dragonfly one, not the bee one, and a dragonfly came out. See? These are the crumbs of the cake of yumminess that is meant to be you, that you choose to pick up or not, or whatever you do. Okay. Leading you. So this is acknowledgement. You can trust where you are going, what you are doing, and how you are getting there, regardless if other people get it, and regardless if you know exactly where you're going. You just trust that you are going towards your greatest and highest timeline. Boom. Okay, where there is abundance in abundance. Yes. And your endurance, you earned this. You get to survive because you've survived. I don't know, something like that. And it's mostly just acknowledging how far you've come to get here. So there's no going back. You've come too far. Okay, there we go. Oops. That's the reading for today. I hope that there was some good stuff in there for you, even a reminder to keep releasing those old versions. Get really good at your rebirthing, releasing part, trusting, seeing things from the different perspectives that are leading you to your passionate balance of gorgeousness, and a recognition that you choose in every moment where and how and who and when and why. And you're beautiful and gorgeous, and I love you, and I wish you all the luck and love in your journey. Hope to see you next time. Love you. Bye for now.